was the best, the brightest, the sharpest, the hippest. Ain't nobody groovier than this man. Welcome him. Welcome him, cats and kitties, Mr. Jeffrey Toland.
What's happening out there, Mother Cousins? Welcome one and all to the Royal Palm Court Lounge, where the women are exotic, the men are well behaved at times, and money is no object, because we have no money. I will never forget the very first time I met my very good friend, the Jamaican cat named Superman James. Superman James. We were doing a show, the Swine Farrells were doing a show, and he was sitting right next to the rhythm section, right over here, staring at the rhythm section. So I knew this cat was a player, and he was playing some kind of instrument. After the show, he came up and introduced himself. He says, "Hi, my name is James, I'm from Jamaica." I said, "Hey, James, my name is Jeffrey," or Sly, if you know who it is. And I knew what he was about to ask me, because this is a question I get a lot. He said, you know, Sly, I'm a bass player, and I was just wondering, what would it take for me to play with the Swine Farrells? And I said, I thought to myself, you know, I don't like to tell people no, I don't like to hurt people's feelings, but if you want to play with the Swine Farrells, there's one thing you got to have. You got to be funky.
Yeah!
You got to have the funk. She knows what I'm talking about, right? So I said to him, I said, well, James, there's one question I have to ask you, man. Do you have the funk? And he looked at me and he said, Sly, is this a black-white thing going on? I said, no, James, no. I'm just asking, do you have the funk? He said, you know, because Sly, the funk has no color, man. I said, oh, that's cool, James. I get it. He says, the funk ain't got no black, man. The funk ain't got no white. I said, James, I get that. I just want to know, do you have the funk? He said, Sly? I said, yeah. He said, I'm not done. I said, okay, James. He said, the funk ain't got no color, ain't got no black, ain't got no white, ain't got no yellow. It sure ain't got no purple. I said, I dig that, James. I really do. I just want to know, you have the funk. And he said, Sly? I said, what? He said, I'm not done. I said, okay, James, go ahead, man. He said, not only does the funk have no color, the funk ain't got no time, man. The funk is not now, it's not tomorrow, it's not 5 minutes ago. The funk is always and forever. I said, James, I dig that with a long-handled shovel, man. But I just want to know, you have the funk, man. He said, Sly? I said, what? He said, I'm not done. I said, go ahead, James. Go ahead. Not only does the funk have no color and no time, the funk ain't got no place. I said, really? Yeah, the funk is not here, it's not there, it's not in your hands, it's not in your head, it's not in your pants. The funk is everywhere all the time, it's a rainbow of colors. I said, James, that is very, very cool. I just want to know, you. He said, Sly? He said, what, man? He said, I'm not done. I said, James, go ahead, please. He said, not only does the funk have no color, no time, and no place, the funk is like love. It's universal. It's everywhere for all people of all colors, all the time, everywhere. I said, James, that's cool, but do you have the funk, man? He said, Sly? I said, what, man? He said, let me see if I have this right. I said, yeah. He said, are you trying to ask me if I got the funk? I said, James, that's about the size of it, man. He said, well, why didn't you just say so? He said, of course I got the funk. I got the funk in buckets, man. I said, well, if you got the funk in buckets, James, why don't you bring your funky bass on down here tomorrow and sit in with the band and show us how much funk you got? He said, yeah, you bet. Well, he came back the next night and he brought his bass and you want to know something, cats? He was one funky chicken. James had it going on. He was chunky, he was funky, he was spunky. He was so funky, he started his own, yeah, he started, that's how funky he was. He wasn't ready for that. James was so funky, he started his own band. You want to know what he called it? The Loose Dukes of Funk. Bad times hanging around, you know when you got everything falling down, can't see out. You know you got a job to do. I got the truth for you. These guys try to specialize, driving all those flies off you. When you're feeling pumped, love like fish in the trunk. When your ego's shrunk and your ship is sunk. When you crack and you clunk, oh baby. When your swank is swung, you just call them up, baby. The Loose Dukes of Funk.